Welcome back, everyone, to the Bears From Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday. It's March 17th. Selection Sunday was tonight for college hoops. We got a nice little bracket, and it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch everything about it. March Madness is coming to an end. NBA season getting closer and closer to the playoffs. We have baseball starting, and I know they have a game, I think the 17th and 18th in Korea, I think, or maybe Japan. But I'm not gonna talk about those baseball games. Opening day is like Thursday on March 23rd or 24th. I think that's opening day for me. But yeah, let's talk about basketball. We had plays on Sunday. I jinxed the Cavaliers. They won 17 consecutive. I bet them live. Everybody's like, do the Cavalanche. Bet them live when they're down a little bit in the fourth quarter. Bet them live in the fourth quarter down the Magic, and they lost the game outright, snapping a 17 streak. Winning streak at home. Thunder have not played tonight. We have them minus 3.5 up to minus 5.5. SGA is playing that game. 33.5 points is what I got the player prop at. And don't connect. Over 11.5 points, 3 in the game. JJJ, or JJ Redick, my goodness, did not go small in this game. Good thing. Jackson Hayes had a really good day. Lakers won that game. Luka, insane. Austin Reeves had a ton of points. I think Dalton only had like 14 or 15 minutes, so tough. He did shoot 5 times, just only made one of his threes. And yeah, just never was close on that pick. Just a waste of a pick, horrible pick there. So 0-2 currently going into the night games. Need Thunder and SGA to help us out with the 2-2 day. Let's move on to the plays for Monday. We have the Heat going up against the Knicks. The Heat currently have lost 7 consecutive games. They're looking to get themselves back on track. They've lost to the Cavs, Minnesota, Chicago, Charlotte, Clippers, Boston, and then the Memphis Grizzlies. Last 2 games, they've lost by double-digit points. Actually, last 3 games, they've lost by double-digit points. They are not playing very good basketball right now. The Knicks, after losing Jalen Brunson to the Lakers in the overtime game, they are now 2-2 without him. Karl-Anthony Towns did play really well in that Warriors game. He had the over points. They still lost 97-94. They played some really good defense. They just scored 94 points. Wasn't enough. I was thinking about the under for this one, but I do think the Knicks will be able to win this one and cover the spread. Let's go take a look at the spread for tomorrow. I did make these graphics about an hour ago. We should have some lines out now for the Knicks. Yeah, Knicks are minus 7.5. My goodness, we are going with the under. We're going with the under in this game. 213.5. You can't lay 7 with this Knicks team right now. You just can't do it. I'm going to take the under. The Heat have not been scoring well. The Knicks have not been scoring well. Both of these teams, not great scoring offenses if you take Jalen Brunson off the floor. I like defense in this game. Give me the under. I was thinking about the under anyway, but I thought the Knicks would come out like minus 2.5, minus 3.5. Not the case. They are minus 7.5, and the over-under is 213.5. So we're going under 213.5 for the first play of the day. That is a horrible number for the Knicks, minus 7. But I mean, obviously, I can't take the Heat either. They've lost 7 consecutive games, and they're not a team to be trusted either. So give me the under 213.5 in that game. For this one, we have the Golden State Warriors going up against the Denver Nuggets. We have a lineup for this one. And we do. It's going to be the Warriors minus 4.5. I will take 4.5 for the Warriors. Put that on the money line. I'm going to take them against the spread, minus 4.5. I did think it'd be closer to a pick 'em, but I mean, they are playing some really good basketball right now. Winners of, I believe, 8 straight. They picked up that win against the Knicks in their last game. And I've said this every single time I fucked up with the Warriors. Since getting Jimmy Butler, they've only lost 1 game. Jimmy Butler opens everything up for this team. Draymond Green's playing well, Quentin Post playing well, Steph Curry playing the best basketball over the last 2 or 3 seasons over this stretch of their winning streak right now. So I'm going to take the Warriors here, minus 4.5. I like this Denver team. I think they're a good team. The defense, though, this season, it has to get better. At some point, they have to just look themselves in the mirror and say, hey, we're a playoff team. We can win a championship. The offense, we have the best offense right now in basketball. 30-plus assists per game. Clearly, the offense is clicking on all cylinders, but they can't play defense to save their lives. You got to find a way to play defense come playoff time, but it's not the playoffs. I'm going to take the Warriors here, minus 4.5 as the second game pick of the day. For the player props tomorrow, Kobe White of the Chicago Bulls, former North Carolina man. I'm going to take the over total points for him, 21.5 is the guess. It has been hovering around 21.5, 23.5, somewhere around there. But we will go over 21.5 going up against the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz getting their ass kicked tonight, going up against the T-Wolves. That one is in the fourth quarter. And I believe, 128-102 with 40 seconds left. T-Wolves on the road in that game as well. Going to be on the road in this game again, going up against the Bulls. So back-to-back, tough spot for them there. Defense against the T-Wolves, non-existent. 130 points in the fourth quarter for the T-Wolves. Defense in this one, not going to be existent either. I'm going to take Kobe White over the total points. 23 points against the Rockets. It's a pretty good defense, and Kobe White's also been playing 35-plus minutes in 3 consecutive games, having a 39-minute game against the Rockets in the last one. 20-plus points in 5 consecutive, even if you go back even further, 20-plus points in 7 consecutive games. He's mixed in a 40-point game in there as well. I'm going to take Kobe White in this one over the total points. Shooting with a lot of confidence, and he's shooting the ball a ton. Give me the over total points as the first player prop of the day. Going up against the Jazz, second player prop, maybe one of the best role players in the NBA. Right up there with Josh Hart, Tobias Harris, over his total points going up against the Pelicans. Why did I put 76ers? He plays for the Pistons. Brains in a jumble. At least he did play for the 76ers. I mean, at least he was there. Bickerstaff, the Pistons head coach. I believe he was fine. I don't want to get Sentinels. I believe he was fine. I don't know the amount, but he went off on the officiating, and he went off on, he didn't necessarily say SGA, but he meant SGA, having a lot of free throws in that game. He was asking for respect. The referees apparently did not respect the Pistons. Cade Cunningham got thrown out of the game. They've now lost 2 in a row. Good spot maybe to look at the Pistons in this one going up against the Pelicans. But I'm going to Tobias Harris over the total points. He has been the most consistent player for the Pelicans over the last several games. 15-plus points in 4 of the last 6. He scored 12-plus points in all 6 of those games, and he does shoot 12 times almost every single night. So I'm going to Tobias Harris here over the total points going up against the Pel Show. They don't play defense either. 26 in the NBA this season. I think if we go back to the Utah Jazz, 44.4 and 44.1. That is the first worst. That's the worst and the second worst perimeter defense in the NBA this season. So look for these guys to maybe light it up from the outside as well. Tobias Harris over 1.5 threes, maybe a good look for tomorrow. I'm going to go over 14.5 points, though, as the final play of the day. NBA recap graphic. We're going to go with the Knicks. No, we're not. We're going to go with the under 213.5. It's minus 7.5. I'm not going to take minus 7.5 the Knicks. I can't trust the Heat. Given the under. Both these teams are going to score under 213.5 as the first play. Warriors minus 4.5 going up against the Nuggets. We have Kobe White over his total points. Whatever comes out going up against the Jazz. And then Tobias Harris over his total points. Whatever that one comes out going up against the Pelicans. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Sunday, March 17th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please just drop this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.